Hi, I'm Sally Rossiter and I welcome you to the free meditation talk. Today I'd like to talk to you about transmuting energy in meditation. So it's actually, you could say, a form of healing that we can utilize, and it is about changing vibration or changing energy using visualization in meditation. So let's say, for example, that you have a pain somewhere in your body, or you have an emotion that you're struggling to deal with, or a situation even that you are finding difficult. What you are able, or what we are all able to do, is essentially to deal with this purely at an energetic level. So in other words, we would perceive it in an energetic state or as an energy, and this is best done in meditation. Once we're perceiving it in that meditative state, what we then can do is to use visualization to dissolve or eliminate the energy of what we're perceiving or experiencing. So let's take something like fear as an example. If I were feeling afraid about something, or I had a fearful feeling about a situation, I would, in my meditation, call that fear up. I would literally ask to perceive it, and once I'm perceiving that fear in its energetic state, I could then use the power of visualization to dissolve or eliminate that fear. And we do this by, let's say, imagining light coming into that visualization and literally disintegrating or just gradually diminishing the energy of that fear. The same applies to a physical ailment or a physical discomfort. If there is pain somewhere in your body and you wish to eliminate it, we can use visualization in meditation to work with it. So one of the very important things to understand in regards to this is that wherever we place our consciousness, we direct our conscious awareness. So I know that sounds like I'm repeating myself, but let's say, for example, I focus on a pain in my elbow. By focusing there, I'm directing my conscious awareness to my elbow. Now, the miraculous thing about our conscious awareness, well, there's two things actually. The one is wherever we direct that conscious awareness, we have the capacity to direct energy, light. And by directing light there, we can change or dissolve whatever sat in that area previously. So we then have, in that sense, the capability of altering whatever sat there. And then the other thing is that whenever we focus consciousness to something, well, we're bringing consciousness to it, which means that if there was an unconsciousness, which is the natural state of fear, fear is an unconscious state, if we direct our consciousness to it, ultimately what we are doing is changing the situation from being unconscious to conscious. So it sounds more complex than it is. It is literally like a visualization, and it is done in meditative practice. We're going to, in this month's meditation, practice this together, and I really hope that you will join me. I want to just mention before we go there that there are a number of ways in which we can perceive energy dissolving when we work in this way. Something that keeps popping into my mind, and I think it is only vintage gamers that would remember this, is the Pac-Man. This little round yellow face that would literally just absorb energies or absorb the little things that he was eating. But in our case, we could use something like that in our visualization to literally just eat away fear. We can imagine it being vacuum cleaned. We can imagine it being eroded by something akin to wind, wind with dust or dust particles. There are so many different forms that this can take. And it's important not to underestimate the importance or the impact of dissolving energy in a meditative state, because we are at that point working with the subconscious. So we are in a subconscious state and we're working with the pain, the discomfort, the item, the situation in its inherent form. So in a base form. And when we alter something in its base form, we change it at all other levels. So important, please, just to remember this and to apply it in any situations you may have that essentially require a shift, and one that perhaps is necessary without visiting a healer. So thank you for listening, and I hope you join me for the meditation which we're going to do together shortly. Thank you.